Well, greetings and salutations, everyone. Welcome back once again, and for the very first time, to the Thoughts and Corrupt Show, where today, as per usual, it's your host Danjo here with a brand new series for you guys. Today is the start of the 4K 60 HDR series for Horizon Forbidden West and Burning Shores. Basically, what they're calling it now. It's Horizon Forbidden West Complete Edition. Recently came out on PC, I believe, and PS5, where they kind of rebundled the game. And I streamed this when it first came out in 2022, I believe, for the base game, and the DLC when it came out in February or March 2023. Anyway, the last time I played it was, I believe, late April of 2023. And I haven't really touched it since. It was in May, I believe. Anyway, I played most of the base game when it first came out, on my PS4 Pro, actually. And then it was one of the first games I wanted to test when I got my PS5, and it was just gorgeous, even without like 4K and HDR and stuff. And I was debating, do I actually want to prioritize that and like showcase the game and all of its like visual fidelity, or do I want to do my regular recording method where the audio is more of the priority and like the audio is really good. And so I was looking through the footage and my test recordings and stuff. Yeah, basically my PC can't record this kind of quality visually. So unfortunately on the PS5 I can't really record high quality audio like I usually do, try to. And these are going to be coming out every other day. So I decided, you know what? I think it'll be fine. We'll just do direct capture. That way I can use a couple other features I don't usually use, like auto low latency mode on PS5, which does feel really nice, actually. And yeah, thankfully YouTube now supports HDR playback, which is fairly new. I think it's only been a thing for like a year now. So, and most people watch YouTube on SDR anyway, but I was like, for certain series, for certain games, I want to have like the highest visual quality possible. And it depends how the games utilize their visual settings and stuff, but this game is one of the best showcases of just how beautiful PS5 games can be. And the way they handle HDR is also very, very good. Because in some games, it's not really as much of a priority in like the design. How it's implemented isn't necessarily you can tell it's kind of an afterthought with HDR sometimes. Because personally, certain games like Elden Ring, I don't really like how they did the HDR for like the PS4 version, PS5, whatever. It doesn't really look as good, in my opinion. There's certain other games where you can tell it's just not implemented very well. In this game, it's gorgeous, like absolutely beautiful. So yeah, for highest possible visual fidelity when watching these videos, please watch on a compatible 4K HDR display, and based on your preference, you may or may not want to enable HDR tone mapping on your display. But yeah, anyway, to the game. In case you guys are unfamiliar, I was going to go ahead and run the recap movie before we get started. And thankfully, just one other thing. Thankfully, my mixer is compatible with the PS5. It's a slightly older Behringer, in case you guys are wondering. I don't know about the new ones, but it's... I think the it's like QX, is it Q or X? 1204 USB mixer? Something like that. Anyway, a lot of them use the same default communication method. So if you plug it into PS5 via USB, it'll typically just like show as like a USB input device. However, the downside there is there's really no audio options on the PS5 right now for various USB devices. So even though this is a stereo mixer, it's only utilizing a mono input, which kind of sucks, and is kind of why it's going to sound like a little bit lower quality, a little bit more compressed. Like I can't tell if it's doing like 41k hertz or if it's doing 48, or if it's anyway, it's certainly only doing one channel, not two channels. So but yeah, it's definitely better than using my default USB microphone that I have that's quite old and would not sound very good at all. So anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and run the recap movie, then we'll get to the actual game. I'm thinking I want to do New Game Plus. I've already beat the game on New Game Plus Ultra Hard. I don't really want to do that with this one because then it's probably gonna be a while to make progress on stuff. There's a bunch of difficulty settings, we'll get to that in a minute, but...
Through a lifetime spent in the pursuit of knowledge, one question consumed me. How did our world come to be? The old ones perished 1,000 years ago, triggering the extinction of all life. She showed me how it was reborn. A little outcast girl, ignorant of her own importance. Through her, I learned that life was only saved through a technological miracle. Zero Dawn. A terraforming system composed of 9 subordinate functions, each playing its part to reshape Earth from a barren rock to a lush landscape. Tended and protected by the machines. And with her, I learned the deepest secret of them all. The secret of her birth. That she is a clone of Elizabeth Subek, Zero Dawn's creator. Born to prevent a new extinction. Driven by Hades, a malevolent AI. Given sentience by a mysterious signal of unknown origin. And with a little help from me, she prevailed in a great battle at the city of Meridian, becoming a champion for all humankind. But as useful as she has been, now I must leave her behind. For as she strives to put right what Hades sundered, I have made a new discovery. One that heralds both destruction and opportunity.
Yeah, I really like how they kept that kind of purposefully vague at the end there, where it's like, yeah, I mean, obvious spoilers for Horizon Zero Dawn, but considering this is a direct sequel, it makes sense. So you have like, I mean, that's a pretty good recap. They basically made it so you don't really have to play the first game to enjoy this game. But yeah, I'm gonna be doing this in performance mode, which is a very slightly lower level of visual fidelity, but I would rather have the higher frame rate, honestly. Because essentially it's 4K 60. And I'm just gonna kind of look down here to avoid spoilers. Oh, that felt good. Okay. So once you've beaten the game, you just come in here, interact with this to do New Game Plus. And I believe we have some free materials. I can't. Oh, I already grabbed them, right? Anyway, this is the home base, like the hub, and every so often this chest is filled with like some stuff, just supplies, and yeah, want to make sure I grab those before starting the new game cycle. New challenge and better gear. Current save will be preserved. For a new game plus will be created. Would you like to start new game plus? Yes. Now, the way this game does New Game Plus is actually really interesting, because there actually is a pretty good amount of things that you can only acquire on a New Game Plus cycle. So yeah, we're not going to do story because that is like so easy. But for people that, are not very familiar with difficult video games and such, story is a really good setting for that. Because you don't really have to learn all the ins and outs of combat and everything. Probably gonna go with, I believe. Yeah, I believe when you play on Ultra Hard, you can't change the difficulty midway through. Pretty sure that's the sitch there. I'm fairly certain on all other difficulties you can temporarily change the difficulty if you'd like, if you get stuck on one particular quest or battle or something. So we'll go with very hard, and actually wait, does it warn you on ultra hard? Yeah, you will not be able to change the difficulty or adjust any difficulty settings related to it. Yeah, I already did that, and it's, yeah, just expect hardship. There are some parts of the game where it might take like multiple tries. So we'll just do very hard, and in case I run into anything like that, I'll probably bump it down to normal or something. don't recall. Gear will be restored upon reaching the Daunt. Yeah, the tutorial is also kind of a recap in a way. But we already watched the recap film movie, so I don't really care. Plus the tutorial takes like at least half an hour, I think. And I'd rather not do that because essentially if you've played the first game, you don't really need the tutorial. Like, however, if you haven't beaten the game yet and you're just playing a new game cycle for the first time, you have to play the tutorial. I really appreciate the option to skip it though, so I'm just going to go ahead and skip it. The tutorial is quite entertaining though. I saw you in tall grass, right? Man, this game's pretty.
Am I the one to hold this crown of ash and salt? Their kindness calls to me. I have to block it out. My voice has grown so somber. These words don't seem like mine, but the iron won't subside. No matter what I try. Am I raindrops in the flood? In this emptiness, in the storm, if I falter, if I fall, the wave inside my soul carries all I know. Who can take my hand in the flood? Her voice calls me forth through darkness unknown. My heart with silence burns through solemnness and bone. The edge beyond the shore, this weight of root and rot. I long to reach the other, to find the path we lost. Am I raindrops in the flood? In this emptiness, in the storm, if I'm broken, if I'm torn, the wave inside my soul carries all I know. Who can take my hand in the flood?
Sparks to steel. Never seen anyone use one of those to get around.
Is that how I get to Barren Light?
Yes, I mean usually, but not today. Not yet.
And why is that?
Well, the Daunt. The whole valley. It's infested with machines.
I can handle machines.
Oh, I'm sure you can, but I'm under strict orders not to operate until the whistle down at Chain Scrape sounds the all clear.
Look, I didn't come all this way just to stand around and wait. I'll crank that car down myself if I have to.
Well, but then who would crank it back up? Fine, fine. Though, should anyone ask, it might be best to say you forced me.
I see smoke, but not a lot of activity.
Smoke's probably coming from something the machine's wrecked. As for the quiet, well, there's a work stoppage in effect because of all the fuss.
What sort of machines are causing the trouble?
Nasty ones, and lots of them. Bristlebacks, they're called. The strangeness is, they're not native to the Daunt. Just showed up, all of a sudden.
No hunters to kill them?
Oh, we've got hunters, just none that want to cross Ulvund. Boss of Chain Scrape. He is self-appointed. Work stoppage was his idea.
Yeah, well, I'm just passing through. Got an embassy to attend.
You should have said. That ain't gonna happen no time soon.
What are you talking about?
Hear that? That's your answer.
Who is that?
Karja's son priest. Cranked him down yesterday, about an hour before the machine trouble started. He's a very important man, or so he says. That embassy at Barren Light, he's the one supposed to run it. Ha!
Great.
If you don't do as I say immediately, the Sun King himself shall hear of your insolence. Thanks to you, I was forced to spend the night shivering in the tent. Exposed to attack, I might have died. Oh, me you refuse to transport, but not this... what? This Nora girl? This savage? Besides, scallywag.
Wadis. That's Aloy.
Studious Wadis.
Aloy, you know, savior of Meridian.
Really? Well, that lessens the insult, I suppose.
I came here for the embassy at Barren Light. Way I hear it, so did you.
Well, not with the valley infested. And so did Ahriman proclaim the Sun Priests most precious and worthy of safekeeping. See? Scripture. I shall head to Barren Light when the captain of the Vanguard tells me the way is clear, and not a moment sooner.
Fine. Captain's a friend of mine, you know? Where is Erend? Wouldn't mind speaking to someone a little more action, a little less scroll.
Wadis.
Studious Wadis.
Studious Wadis sent Aaron and another vanguard out at daybreak to clear the way.
And so at daybreak...
Hey! Shh. Down the valley, then?
Yeah, said they checked the ruins on the left bank for tracks. Take it from there.
Okay. I hear there's a work stoppage. Any way to upgrade my gear?
I'll bet the smith and chain scrape would let you use his workbench. As for the bristlebacks, you might want to craft some acid arrows. Hitting their canisters with those will take them down quick.
Thanks. I'll find Erend and I'll bring him back. Hey! Where do you think you're going?
What, to the top of the ridge? To wait in safety?
Sorry. Operator's under strict orders. No passengers till the whistle blows, right?
That's right. Best start cranking.
Why? Why?
Jorf, would you kindly escort Studious to Chain Scrape and wait for me there?
You got it.
I will find Erend, and I will help clear a path. But after that, no more excuses. Barren Light. Embassy.
If such be the will of the sun.
It will be. Trust me.
You. Oh, dude, we're in it. Mm. Mm. Man. It has been quite a while since I played this.
I gotta find Erend. But it might be good to hit Chainscrape first and upgrade my bow.
Uh-huh. I mean, you know, it's not really necessary because, well, a few things. It's gonna take me a little bit to actually like get used to the controls again and whatnot, but okay, so that pulls up the scan, right? Oh, it works for motion controls as well. Okay, right. So I turned on the aiming. I thought it was only for aiming, but oh wait, did they lessen? No, it's more like Breath of the Wild. Gotcha. Which, I mean, I don't know about you guys, but for me, Breath of the Wild was kind of the first game I played where I kind of really enjoyed motion controls for like to assist with aiming and whatnot. Typically, I don't usually go for that kind of thing. If I remember right, there's like an early path, yeah, to where you can climb up to the right and get some extra stuff. We should be totally fine on materials for a while though, so I don't think I'll have to grind for any of those. I probably need some meat though. Alright. Just because you need various types of meat to... For large? Really? To craft potions. Which in the first game was kind of a waste of, materials. I never used drop shield, screw that. But in this game, maybe I should just have all my potions like right next to each other. I can't do that for a while, right? No. I guess I could move my stamina potion. Here, if we can do it this way. Change this to a small health potion. Change this to a medium. Change this to a large. Cleanse potion I don't think I ever really use, honestly. 40 or 80. Alright, let's go with Vigor Stem, Medicinal Berry, okay. Change this out for medium. Mount Call, Smoke Bombs I don't really use either. Just, again, it's kind of a waste of materials in my book. Alright, yeah, that should do it for now. Kind of same with traps and stuff too. Fast travel packs I rarely use. Just because you can fast travel for free from like campfires, bonfires, whatever. So Vigor Stem, Vibers. So you only need meat and medicinal berries for small health potions. Alright, so I'll probably just use these for the time being. Alright, There we go. And what kind of meat is it? Wild meat. Okay. Alright, so there should be some animals around where we can harvest some meat. Typically, I just long press and, yep, there's a boar down there. And there's a raccoon. Boars typically have more meat, though. How do you tag R2? There we go. Stealth, yeah, is on R3, okay. Not a big fan of the custom, or not custom, the default control scheme in this game, so... Yeah, typically use my custom one. Actually, you know what, this is the first time we've saved on this new file, so... I'm gonna go ahead and make a new manual save. Okay, so there's that boar. It's not highlighted anymore, though. Let's see, we got... What is this? Spectre Gauntlet. I don't remember if I even like that one. Let's see, we got... Targeting hunter arrows? Oh, I can't use regular arrow. Well, it's got advanced, which is just red, wood, and metal shards. Got plenty of those. Alright. And how much damage is that? 59? That should be plenty to take down a boar, right? Although everything has more health in the harder difficulties. Could use a sharp shot bow, but... Oh, there's another boar over there, too. Oh, he's moving. Is he behind cover, though, or... Nope, not anymore. Yep, he's down. Get that boar as well.
It's always good to have extra.
Right?
Those machines must have torn through this camp. This valley definitely isn't safe.
Oh, there we go. Clean shot. Crap, he's gonna see me, isn't he? It's alright, there's some cover right here.
Machines from cauldrons. Just need to find one.
Yeah, if I get a stealth strike on him, it should... Here, I'll do some triple notch first. Whoa. Oh, that didn't kill him. Okay, there we go. Ah, man. Okay, that's already starting to screw me up. There we go. Keep screwing that up. No, it's not a triangle. Oh. Yeah, I keep thinking this triangle to notch another arrow. That is not the right game. Alright, was there anything else? There a data log? Not a real chest. Alright. Yeah, if I remember it, some barrels have stuff inside of them. Hmm. Apparently not those ones, though. Oh, shit. Yep. Gotcha. Yeah, I'll get that one here in a minute. I mean, yeah, another thing that was like massively improved in this game over Zero Dawn is just like how water is rendered. But in this game, you can actually like swim, like dive underwater and such. So it kind of makes sense they would have to, you know, add some detail. I think that's medicinal berries or whatever. Yeah. 28? Is that really all I have? 42. Oh, do I have 28 in my stash? Is that what they meant? Sent to your stash. 3,240. Okay, so we're good on medicinal berries. Okay, I was like, no way, because like when I was playing this last time, I was like sure to just like pick up everything I came across. Ooh, hello. Yeah, boars, I never felt bad about shooting boars in this game. There are some of the animals where I'm just like, I really don't want to kill them, but you kind of have to for certain upgrades and such. Like, you know, foxes and owls and stuff like that. I'm just like, I don't want to hurt them. I mean, granted, if you kill them quickly enough, like, they don't feel any pain. It's just instant death, but it doesn't mean I'm cool with it. Also, do we... No. Yes? I believe the map info is carried over from the previous game save. Just not... Oh, right, you have to rediscover things, though. Like, usually there's, like, a blanket of fog covering stuff, like there was for a second there. And I probably can't see this section because, like, story progression and stuff, but... yeah. Yeah. And, yeah, in case you guys are wondering, because obviously this was going to come up at some point, I'm more than likely not going to do, like, a complete playthrough of this. Just because, like, if you want to do everything in this game, Buckle
It's a dead
up.
machine.
Like,
It must be a bristleback. Maybe Erend took it down?
because it takes like...
Ground soaked with acid. Did the bristlebacks do this?
Actually, I still haven't done everything in this game before
Must
on
be
the playthrough.
Jaruf said I could get my bow upgraded in there.
Uh-huh.
Might be able to tinker with my other gear too.
Yep. Do I have the HUD on like auto hide or what's going on with that? Is it visual? HUD vignette. Oh, that's kind of nice actually. I'll try turning it on for a sec. Yeah, it's actually really subtle. Oh. It's over the entire screen though. Yeah, I don't like that. Turn that off. Is it in... I thought it'd be in visual, right? No? General? As you navigate the world. For quests, right, that's fine. HUD visibility, here we go. Oh, you can customize what's... Oh, that's actually kind of cool. Wait, is that how you spell reticle? Reticule? Huh. Yeah, how many elements if I say always on? Oh geez, that's a lot of shit. I mean, it's not that cluttered, I guess, but... Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna change that back to where... Dynamic, yeah. It's pretty good about hiding stuff. And yeah, I'm missing a little bit of health. Who cares? Oh, I guess just if you're not at full health. Wait, what do we have here? Oh, he's behind the rock now, I think, though. Yeah. Yeah, I'm not sure what I need for, like, animal materials and stuff. Oh, there's some green shine over there. Green shine is always good. Alright. I'm just gonna grab whatever this is first. Oops.
I think I can climb up this cliff.
Ooh.
Wonder if there's anything interesting at the top.
Rob. Oh, is it this thing? Yeah, I don't really care about doing this right now. It's honestly the rewards for the quest aren't even that good. Like you have oh, I can search through the That's handy. Good job, Aloy. Very impressive. Impressive stuff, Fox. Oh, I already have the shield wing. Oh, sick. AKA this game's version of the paraglider. Alright, so I'm gonna go get that green shine. Because you can never have too much green shine. Man, this game is gorgeous, dude. And again, guys, this recording is in, son of a bitch, HDR. So if the colors look washed out, please make sure HDR is enabled, and maybe also enable HDR tone mapping to your preference. I definitely had to make some adjustments, partially because like the default HDR on the PS5 was not like calibrated very well. But wait, if it's flashing, does that mean it's close enough? Ah, yes. Okay. And then that's to deactivate, gotcha. Like I said, it's been a hot minute since I played this, alright guys? Like, it's, yeah, like 6 months. Yeah, it's so beautiful. Even just like the pebbles and the leaves and the sticks and stuff, just, they really know, like, they really know how to start the game, you know? Be like, yo, Horizon Zero Dawn, that was a PS4 game. This is a PS5 game. Like, granted, it was even gorgeous, like, because just the art style, like, you know, being autumn down here, like the trees are changing colors, and you know, you get the mountains, and just it's beautiful. But it's you know, good art style goes a long way. Plus, it's like that time of day, you know, where it's like late afternoon. Just you got like, you know, all the particle effects going on, like with like little fires and like little bugs, butterflies, and the leaves and the breeze and stuff. Like they did it very intentionally, even just with the direction of the light coming down here, kind of seemingly pointing you to Chain Scrape with like the kind of goldish looking rooftops that kind of reflect in the sun. Like time of day stuff is not a thing yet in this game. After, actually I forget what point it is, but we're basically still in the tutorial anyway. It might be once you leave the Daunt, actually. But yeah, I guess what's a good way? We can illustrate this, right? Photo mode. Yeah. So usually you can change the time of day in photo mode, which is really cool and affects like the lighting and everything. And this game just still has one of the best photo modes I've ever dicked around with. But yeah, the time of day doesn't change until like you get to a certain part in the story. I don't remember what part, but yeah. Let's go to Chain Scrape here. Oh, this water is actually deep enough, huh? Yeah, so check this out. How do we dive? There we go. And even like just this being a river, like there, you know, it's like we're swimming upstream. Basically, you can like, if you stop moving, like it'll just kind of carry you a little bit. And because this is New Game Plus, it's actually really cool. They already give you the swimming apparatus thing. Basically, it's like a scuba thing that you get later in the story where you don't have to, you can just breathe underwater. But yeah, you actually start the game with it in New Game Plus, which is really cool. Just Aloy's like hair physics underwater, man. It's just fucking really cool. Anyway, since we're here at Chainscrape, I'll just go ahead and get this started, and then we'll end the episode, because I think it's about that time. Let me, see, how do I do this?
Business in Chainscrape, then?
Yeah, actually it's already past that time. Because, yeah, I wanted to keep these to about 35 or 40 minutes. Longer episodes, you know, just because, it's gonna be a pretty chill series where we're focusing on the story and whatnot.
What can we do for you?
Yeah, let me go ahead and, these guys are just gonna keep small talking me until I do nothing, basically. But yeah, we'll just go down here by the water's edge and kind of chill out for a bit. And I believe there should be a campfire around here. No, that's... Okay, zoom in and out is the right stick. I forgot about that. Is there not? Oh, there's one in Chainscrape and there's one like southwest of Chainscrape. Okay. So yeah, the actual map details, like you have to rediscover stuff. But the fact that you actually have the map layout already is pretty cool. So yeah, if it's quest related, it'll show you where to go, obviously. But you know, specific items, like, you know, you'll find some burrowers over here, you'll find something over here. It's all proximity. So once you get close to something, it'll show on the map. But yeah, we gotta get there first. So like over here, I think it's a diving spot, I want to say. Like you can kind of see it's a little bit of a recess, kind of a hole. Cause why? Oh, that was the lift that Aloy went down on. Okay, gotcha. I was like, what's with that big black line? But yeah, a couple places, since you have the swimming gear thing, a couple places in the game, there are underwater passageways. Or I think this is one up here too. Kind of like connects two different places. And sometimes you can kind of just like look around on the map and kind of surmise, like that's probably one. Which, thankfully, the overhead map is surprisingly detailed. So, it's a very, very helpful tool in the game. That's got to be something up there. Not sure if I've ever checked up there or not. That might be a late game come back to this kind of thing. But, yeah. That's going to do it for now. So, thank you all for being here, guys. Greatly appreciated. And, of course, before we get going, a very special thank you, although we're not going to be transitioning to the members wall. Very special thank you to the current Farts and Crap Show members and, you know, the Farts and Crap Show member that chose this series, because during this members choice poll where we were deciding what series this was going to be, it was just Novalis Draconis. But if you want to be incredibly awesome, support the show a bit more directly, and get in all of those membership benefits like Novalis Draconis does, check out the join button down below, or the Farts and Crap Show Buy Me a Coffee. Either way, tier start at $3 a month. It's only 10 cents a day. It gets you into all the basic stuff, including getting to vote on the series that get made here on this channel via the members' choice polls I mentioned earlier. They are posted over on the membership tab and the community, well, the community tab. The membership tab is just a version of the community tab that is exclusively the members' content, which is the members' choice polls, because, yeah, that's the main reason for that. So every so often, whenever we need a new series, I go ahead and post a new one about a week ahead of time, and that poll will run for a full 7 days, where the members can vote on which series they'd like to see next. This is the series that's replacing Dark Souls Remastered, because that recently finished up with part 39. And yeah, this is going to go till we hit the credits of The Burning Shores, basically. So, we did have the October Members' Choice poll already. We might do one for specifically Halloween content. We do have a couple of Halloween episodes planned. However, depending on if you guys want more of them or just a couple like on the day of, that's probably what the poll is going to be about. So if you guys want to help influence the amount of Halloween content that you guys get, that's probably what that poll is going to be about. So personally for me, not a big fan of horror games, genre, that kind of thing, so I'm not a big fan of it, so I would say less, but if you guys want more, we'll do a couple more days of it. Yeah, but that's gonna do it for now. So, thank you all for being here, guys. Greatly appreciated. Kind of wanted to go a little bit longer on this episode just because I had a bunch of stuff I wanted to cover, a lot of the introductory stuff, and yeah, I mean, it's the first episode of a new series, so wanted to go ham. Anyway, catch you later, everybody. Till next time, take care, and I hope you all have a fantastic day.